Tucson is located in Pima County in the state of Arizona. The second largest city in Arizona after Phoenix, Tucson has a population of over 500,000 inhabitants and is also home to the University of Arizona. The city is north of the US-Mexico border and is heavily influenced by the desert region in which it stands. On a visit to Tucson, expect beautiful architecture, leafy gardens, desert flora and fauna, traditional activities such as panning for gold, and an abundance of Mexican-inspired food and beverages. Today we share the top 10 best things to do in Tucson so you can plan a trip and experience all the exciting attractions and activities this beautiful city has to offer. Starting with number 10, Kennedy Lake. Kennedy Lake is located in the J.F. Kennedy Park in Tucson and is spread over 10 acres of parkland. The lake is famous for the varied species of fish that populate its waters, including rainbow trout, bass, catfish, and carp. Visitors can stroll around the lake and enjoy the views, or there are also boating opportunities and fishing for those who fancy catching some of the lake's famous inhabitants. Fishing is the most popular activity here as the lake is stocked with catfish, white amour, trout, bass, sunfish, and carp, so you can certainly bet on your following great catch. At number 9 is the Mount Lemmon. At over 9,000 feet, Mount Lemmon is the pinnacle of the Santa Catalina Mountains and is topped with an observatory used for research purposes. The mount is bisected by a highway that offers visitors unparalleled views for a scenic drive. For travelers wanting a more rugged approach, there is also a section of the road named the backside of the mount, as it is positioned on the north side and offers the chance to drive off-road vehicles or motorcycles. At number 8, Cathedral of St. Augustine. Located at Stone Avenue, the Cathedral of St. Augustine is a Roman Catholic church twinned with the Roman Catholic Diocese of Tucson. The church is notable for its sloped floors. To provide the entire congregation of worshippers, the church has a capacity of over 1,000 with a clear view of the altar and a crucifix from Pamplona in Spain. Other features include stonework with the coat of arms of Pope Pius XI, along with carvings of indigenous plants found in the Arizona desert region.
At number 7, Tohono Chul Park.
Tohono Chul translates as Desert Corner and takes its name from the indigenous people of Arizona, the Tohono O'odham. The park comprises an on-site museum focusing on environmental stewardship and education about the Sonoran Desert region. The Santa Catalina Mountains rise grandly in the background, and visitors can enjoy the botanical gardens, a riparian habitat, a geology wall, and discovery trails. More experienced birders will find the compact park, with its varied mini ecosystems, an ideal introduction to the bird life of the Arizona desert. At number 6 in our list, Reid Park Zoo. Established in the 1960s, Reid Park Zoo spans over 20 acres and is home to over 500 species. The zoo is split into 4 zones and features animals from bears to elephants to giant tortoises. Veterinarians also work at the faculty. The zoo is a firm favorite in the city as the local population has raised money to care for the animals and provide them with the best care. Visitors can see animals from around the world in the zoo and indigenous species. At number 5, Tucson Botanical Garden.
For visitors wanting to go for a stroll surrounded by nature, look no further than Tucson Botanical Gardens, a large compound comprised of 16 individual gardens.
The garden complex is spread over 5 acres and is known for providing quiet respite in the sometimes frantic city. The gardens are themed to promote the best Arizona flora to visitors. There is also a gallery within the complex with rotating exhibitions and installations on various themes regarding botanical interest in the Arizona area, including desert plants.
At number 4, Saguaro National Park.
A United States National Park System member, the park is split across 2 separate locations to the east and west of Tucson. Parts of the Rincon Mountains, the Tucson Mountains, and the Sonoran Desert are all located within the park. The name saguaro was given to the park after the name of an indigenous cactus. Visitors can witness these cacti up close on one of the many treks available around the park. Hiking trails, long and short, are marked and available to all fitness and endurance levels. At number 3 in our list, Kitt Peak National Observatory. For visitors who want to get closer to the stars, Kitt Peak National Observatory offers perfect night sky views. An astronomical observatory sits atop Kitt Peak in the Quinlan Mountains and boasts the world's largest and most diverse astronomical equipment, including 24 telescopes. Depending on the visitor's interest levels in all things astronomical, there is a choice of day or night tours, one featuring the history of the observatory and the invention of the telescope, and the other that commences at sunset. At number 2, Arizona-Sonora Desert Museum. Sprawling over 98 acres and featuring an aquarium, zoo, botanical garden, natural history museum, and art gallery, Arizona-Sonora Desert Museum can be found to the west of Tucson. The museum focuses on educating visitors regarding the various flora and fauna found in the Sonoran Desert region and houses 200 species of desert animals and over 1,000 types of plants. This unusual museum is one of Arizona's most visited attractions, attracts over 400,000 travelers annually, and comprises different exhibitions that provide historical and contemporary explanations of wildlife and plant life. Check out the number 1 places in our list, Sentinel Peak. Southwest of Tucson, nestled in the Tucson Mountains, lies Sentinel Peak. The peak is often wrongly perceived to result from a dormant volcano because the surrounding land is volcanic and said to date back 20 million years. The peak offers trekking and hiking opportunities for travelers, but one of the highlights is the scenic views over Tucson Valley and across Tucson. Once serving as a lookout point for natives and Spanish settlers, it now offers unparalleled panoramic views of Tucson and the Santa Catalina Mountains. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite things to do in Tucson? Is there something we missed? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to Greenable if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.